Greetings, I am the Moon Mama. Happy Thursday. Thursday is a day governed by Jupiter, and Jupiter is currently in Capricorn at the 25th degree of Capricorn. Jupiter is the planet that governs our ability to expand. It's our exuberance, it's our faith, it's it's like our spiritual practice. It's in Western astrology they call it's religion, right? But this is not religion is formalized through systems and organizations. But what we're talking about is a faith that is a faculty of your well-being, like breathing, like seeing, like eating and releasing waste. Faith is also as necessary as that. Faith is the ability to hold a vision within inside of you and absolutely trust that that vision inside of you is so real that it will manifest on the outside of you. That is faith. It's understanding that the faculty of your thinking and your knowing and feeling will manifest a reality. And so Jupiter is the planet that governs this energy, our ability to be faithful, to be exuberant, to be progressive, to move beyond what we know and what we see, what currently is, and into the next experience. But it is the practice of it. It is the practice of progressing through this understanding that there is more. And Jupiter at 25 degrees, that was the cats. Jupiter at 25 degrees is about desire, right? And desire is something that is also so significant to our human experience, just like faith. Desire is like breathing, it's like eating, it's like thinking. It's something that is a part of you no matter what. And with Jupiter in Capricorn in this sort of like this destructive time that we're living in, when things are coming undone, like right now, today is what the West calls Thanksgiving, but that structure is being deconstructed right now because many people are realizing that this thing called Thanksgiving was really the annihilation of people who were here on this land before they got here. So we are waking up to a new understanding, right? And that is what's going on in Capricorn right now. The systems and structures that we have had in place are dying really rapidly. But this 25th degree of desire says, what is it that you really desire? And I know for me, what I have discovered, and I've discovered this after lots of work and lots of trial and error, is that all I really desire is God. All I really desire is to know myself, to know my connection to Source, to know that I am one with God. And I have discovered this from wanting and desiring things and getting them and realizing that, oh, this thing is creating a prison for me. So there have been times when I had to have a purse or had to have a particular pair of shoes or a dress and, saved money for it or really wanted it so much. And then I get the very thing, or a person. Maybe I've wanted a person so deeply and desire and desperately, right? And then I get that thing, and that thing doesn't really give me what it is I think it's going to give me, or that person isn't the experience that I think I want to have. And so what I have come to realize is that the most significant thing that I can desire is to just be myself and be connected to Source and trust Source more than anything. And so when I have a desire, I can go to Source and say, here's what I'm desiring. Where is this in alignment with God's will for me? Because if it's going to cause something that is going to take me off my path, I'm willing to let it go. If it's going to do something that creates pain and agony for me, that is unnecessary, because some pain is necessary. Sometimes we need some pain to help wake us up, to get us out of our malaise, to get us out of our comfort. We might need a little bit of something to stir us up, to get us uncomfortable, right? Sometimes pain does that. So I'm not trying to avoid anything, but I really have realized that the deepest, most profound desire that I can have is the one that I'm having for the divine, for God within me. And so with that is Jupiter in Capricorn at the 25th degree. Today, right now, the moon is in Aries at 24 degrees. And 24 degrees of Aries, or So Aries is the constellation of beginnings. It's the new energy. It's the baby of the zodiac. It's courage. And what it means is because Aries is the energy where you have to bring something out of the invisible and into the seen. And that takes the mightiest effort. That's why it's the warrior, because you got to break through a lot of boundaries in order to bring something from nothing and into something. One of my friends once said to me, thinking about a rocket ship and how challenging it is for a rocket ship to break out of the Earth's atmosphere before it actually gets into space, how much pressure and power and energy is required. And that is what Aries is. It is all the energy, all the power that you need in order to create yourself. And at the 24th degree, this is about being really true to yourself. This is about knowing who you are, from that understanding that you are connected to source, that you are created in the image and likeness of God, that you are here on a mission. And the mission is not about things. It's not about people. It's not about what you have or what you don't have. It really is about the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is always God incarnate. You are a divine human being having a spiritual experience, and all of the experiences, whether it be having things or people or love or children, are an expression of God. But first and foremost, the significance is to understand that you are a God being. So today, while Jupiter is in Capricorn at the 25th degree, there is this opportunity for you to absolutely desire the truth of who you are. And because it's Jupiter, there's joy there, there's faith there are possibilities there. There's a mission and a purpose that has adventure. Jupiter is about expansion and progress and fairness and the opportunity for everyone to have success. It's expansion. There's enough for everyone. And so while Jupiter is in Capricorn and things are coming undone, the faith that you have has to be inside of yourself. There's nothing outside of you to put faith in. It's when we come inside of ourselves that we are able to build the new reality that will extend from the outside of us. And with the moon in Aries, it says, I am, right? Just knowing that who you are is significant, powerful, necessary, and that you have everything you need in order to be yourself, in order to create a new reality, in order to live your life. And I will say, we are in a time that is shifting. And so it's requiring and asking us to really be true to ourselves. It's requiring and asking us to be deeply true to ourselves. And this is no small task when things are coming undone. The tendency might be towards fear. It might be towards doubt. It might be towards chaos and confusion. But all you need to do is ask your higher self to help you, to go within. And as you do that, you will be met. You will be met with the universe will meet you, and the universe will meet you. And if you are looking for signs and signals to know that you are on the right track, ask for them. Help me understand that I'm on the right track. Help me understand what I need to do. Help me understand what is the most significant thing for me to be doing and thinking about at this time. I know I have been asking that, and what I've been getting is it is important for me to recognize that my obedience, that when Spirit tells me to do something, gives me a directive, and that when I do it, it pays off big time. So get clear about your relationship to source and play with it and test it and for yourself so that you can trust it, because the universe already trusts itself. But you need to trust the universe as we move outside of this Western way of thinking and being and breathing and into a more harmonious, cyclical, nature foundational way of existing so that we can truly live and be who we're here to be. With that, I'm the Moon Mama. I encourage you to register for the Mars retrograde class. That class is still in service to our identity. The class will help you really tap into who you are and understand how to trust yourself in a more profound way. So you can register for that in my link tree. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful day. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.